Hey guys, it's Adrian here from ACAnatomy.com. Welcome to this course, this beginner course on how to sculpt a human head in ZBrush Core Mini. ZBrush Core Mini being the free version of ZBrush, so anyone can follow along. If you wanna get started with digital sculpting, or if you wanna perfect your faces in sculpting, and this is the right course for you. I'm Adrian from ACAnatomy.com. If you're new to the channel, this is where we focus mainly on anatomy, human and animal anatomy, digital sculpting, mainly in ZBrush, ZBrushCore and ZBrushCore Mini, and a few Blender tutorials also. So this is what we're going to be making. This head, this old man head, we're going to be starting from a sphere. So everything is step by step. Firstly, blocking out the skeleton, basic skeleton, and then adding a few muscles, very roughly, and then adding those primary forms and then those secondary details. So what I'm gonna do right now is just gonna introduce you guys to ZBrush Core Mini. If you haven't opened it before, or you used to it, I'm just gonna explain the interface and all the functions. And if you want to know more about ZBrush Core Mini, I made probably like a 1 hour course in ZBrush Core Mini, so you can just check that out on my channel. Pop a card there on top, so you guys can click that to watch that. So let's jump into ZBrush Core, ZBrush Core Mini, I mean. So when you have this open, this is what you're gonna see, a sphere. Let's quickly start with this. So right here on top is your free memory. This just shows you how much of RAM you have to use this program, and then this shows the active, like how much of RAM memory ZBrush Core Mini is currently using, as you can see over here, and the poly count and whatsoever. Here you can just change your themes and so on, and then hide as you hover over the buttons, it will tell you what this does, and then closing, and then so forth. So let's start from the top left corner. What we have here, we have open project. This will open a new project that you've made. As you can see, over the file formats that you can open, and then this will save out your project files, and you can choose between all these file formats. What's new now, you can save ZBrush file format, which you can open up in ZBrush Core. And then we are just create. So create, if you hover over, it tells you create like a new sphere, so just give it a new sphere, and if you click the second one, it will give you this concrete cube thingy to start from working on. Just go back to the sphere, zoom out. Then next we have our symmetry, so X to turn on and off. As you can see, the shortcut on the end, it tells you. So what this does, let's say you see two dots now. If I turn it off, you only see one, so you're only sculpting on one side. If I turn it back on again, and then we have all that. And then this is the draw size, this is the brush size, and there's a shortcut. You can increase it over here, or you can just press S, hold it down S on your keyboard, and then just move your mouse like so. So for this entire full course, we're going to be using a mouse, so it's going to be easy for anyone. So as you can see, up and down. And then next we have our Z intensity. This controls the amount of pressure. If I dial this down, you see there's not going on much, but if I crank this up, you see it's going crazy. And to get the smooth brush, just hold shift on your keyboard and left mouse click. You see I'm smoothing. And the shortcuts for the intensity, it's just holding down your keyboard, and then you have that. Here just reduces the entire model to 155k, and then mid to 300, and then the rest to high. So this just controls how much of polygons. It's like remeshing your object to the specific amount of polygons. That's how far you can go. I believe it's 700 or so, I don't know. And then this is your active polygons. So right now I have 20. And then next we have export image. So that's will just export what you see on the canvas. If you click over here, file name, and then you can save it, JPEG. And then this export for 3D printing, this will export your object in OBJ file to send to your 3D printer, and then this just renders the turntable. Just come to that. So it just renders the 360. This is also new, so very quick and easy if you want to showcase your 3D models in 360. Export like a MPG or something, like a video, a very short video. And then yeah, these two buttons, self-explanatory, upgrade to full ZBrush whatsoever, and then ZBrush Essential. This opens a new tab to ZBrush Essential, and where you share your artwork and find inspiration also. Yeah, we have perspective, distortion, shortcut is P, as you can see what it does. So you don't have a lot of settings, just make sure you have perspective turned on when you're doing your sculpts. Rotate to rotate in the y-axis, self-explanatory, or rotate to x and y. And these will just do local transformations. Just leave as default, and then our flow, as you can see at the bottom, we have our flow now. Shift P to turn it on and off, and then frame. Let's say you have your model probably this far. If you press F on your keyboard, and then you get this going on like so. So then frame, it's F on your keyboard, and then move. This is very important. It's kind of different from normal 3D softwares, like most of them. So move, as you can see, it's like panning, zoom in, self-explanatory, and then rotate. You can rotate on the axis, or you can snap it over here. Double click, left, right, double click over here, top, bottom, and then front, back. Or you can just put it over here, snap it like so. It just snaps. So, and the shortcut for these, it's I use right clicking. So if I'm also on an object, this is a very cool trick. I've never seen it before, so I always use right click. So if I'm on the object, I can also rotate. And like if you use left click, if you're on an object, it will start sculpting. So right clicking on your object to rotate, and to pan, just hold on Alt and right click, and then you can pan, which is a move. And then to zoom in, it's the same, just hold on Alt, right click, and then let go of Alt, and then you can zoom in and out. So it just takes a bit of practicing until you get used to it, and that's that. And then this just shows you wireframe. Shortcut is Shift F. And then if you don't want to see the line, just click over here, and you want to see the color, just click over here like so. Then now we have ambient occlusion. Turn this on, you can see all the dark shadows, increase the intensity. It's just for renders, for you to see details properly. That's just that. And then these are your materials. You can choose between which materials you want. I'm just gonna stick to this one now, and then you can change the color to whichever you want. And then brushes, which we're gonna go through them when you start sculpting. So what's nice about this, if you press, it's called Z add, you're actually adding on top, and if you hold on Alt, you're actually subtracting from there. So this is what we have, as you can see. And if you hold on Shift, you can smooth out everything. So that's that for the introduction and the interface, and I'll see you guys on the next lecture. Stay tuned.